Okay, folks, this is the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. That sound you hear, you got to be a new viewer to not know what that is. That is the sound of a boxing junkie. To come on home. Sorry, this is the way you have to find out, but you have a problem. You're a junkie, and this is your rehab center, the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A, and I am a boxing junkie too. Let's get along. Now, as you can see, there's 660 boxing junkies. So don't be alarmed, folks. Do not be alarmed. You're in good company here. Boxing junkies, we talk boxing, and on this show, our lingo best versus the best is number 1 through 15. They fight each other, and that's what we're talking about right here, folks. Umar Salamov. I like Umar. I like him. I don't think he's like a world beater or nothing, but I find him interesting to watch. You know, I'm a boxing junkie. There's just a ton of boxers, but I like Umar for the fact that he's a nice, decent fighter, but he also has that flaw where he could get fucked up at any given time, and it's interesting to watch. It's entertaining, you know. When you like to watch boxing, you just don't, especially when there's a fight you just don't care who wins. You like those fights. You don't want to see a one-sided fight. You want to see it entertaining, some mystery involved, and that's why I like Umar fights. He's pretty good technique-wise, you know, pretty decent, but there's some flaws in him where he could get fucked up, he could get cracked, he could be exposed, and that's always interesting to see. Knowing that he has flaws, can someone figure it out and take advantage of him? Because if he don't, Umar has a good chance of knocking you out. You know, he has good body shots, good jabs, good uppercuts. You know, slow feet. That's his flaw. And he drops his jab hand is really low. So like I said, he has the flaws. Now his opponent, Dabrowski, he has somewhat of a style that might give Umar some trouble. And to me, that style is a back foot fighting. The fact that Umar's a little heavy on his feet, he reaches. He's good when you stand right in front of him. The reason why Damien Super Hooper was able to get that victory on him, Hooper had that lateral movement. He had the height, he had the reach, but he had the hand speed. So you mix that up with the hand speed and the footwork, it was giving Umar some problems. You know, you got to be first against Umar. You can't let him dictate the pace because, like I said, he's slow-footed, and if you're right in front of him, that fits right here. You got to make him move. He can't get his punching power set. He like I said, he overreaches, and like I said, I think Dabrowski has something that could mess with Umar. Now, he's back foot fighter, like I said, but he doesn't have the lateral feet move, the speed. You know, so that's where it's gonna come. It's gonna be like that's the puzzle I want to see. Can Umar, who should win this fight, can he be solved? Can Dabrowski find that extra level and pull off this upset? Because I said Umar is he's ranked good. He's number 7 by the WBA, number 6 by the IBF, number 4 by the WBO. So this is a big opportunity for Norbert Dabrowski. Now, this fight is for the WBO International Lightweight. Now, it's international. Like I said, for you new viewers, you know, you new boxing junkies in the house, we talked 1 through 15, and we talk about the belts on how they climb those ladders. The international belt, that is European. It's in Russia, and it allows him to go from country to country on that continent. You know, so he could travel all through land borders. That's what the international means. You know. Not only he could travel through the borders and anything that's crossing like water on a solid land. Now, if it's intercontinental, that means you go from another continent to a continent. National just means you could go from country to country over like a river, a lake, a dry border. Just if you want a little explanation right there. Now, Norbert Dabrowski. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. The fact that he has flat feet and he's at some disadvantages here. Now, Umar coming in at 23, 17 knockouts and 1 loss to Damien Super Hoopa. How you feeling? Super. I love that. I love it. How you feeling, Damien? Super. You know? Now, he's 6'3.5" with 76-inch reach. That's going to be what the flat-footed Norbert has to get through. Because at a southpaw, 30 years old, the older man at 5'11" with a 72-inch reach. It's giving up about 4 inches and 4 inches in height and reach. And he's flat-footed. I think he has the punch selection to trouble Umar. You know, because Umar drops his jab hand down low when he brings it back. He overextends if you move on him. The fact that his hands are low, you could be first and time him. You could be first and hit him quick, move out the way. But I just don't see Norbert having that lateral foot movement to escape after he hits him first. And that being said, he's going to slow down. He's going to be in front of Umar. I think Umar is going to... This is, like I said, Norbert looks to me like to be a nice domestic fighter. And Umar is a little on that world level, you know. He's not quite elite world, but he's not domestic. And I'm going to go with Umar to have a little trouble at first. But I think Umar... Now, will he stop him? Because Norbert... He rocks that high guard and he takes those steps back. So he's going to leave the midsection open. Umar has a nice body stab jab. He has a jab upstairs. Will he knock out Norbert? He didn't knock out his last opponent, Emmanuel. And Emmanuel was wild and all over the place. So, whew. He has the power. I say he'll stop. He'll stop Dabrowski. I say he'll weaken him down with some body shots. Body shots, work the jab, eventually I think he'll stop. I say he's definitely gonna win the fight. I put the curse on him. That's the one thing. I'm a boxing junkie. I'm all fucked up. My predictions be all fucked up. But hey, I do it for the fun of it, you know. It's part of loving. You know, it's not like, oh shit, I got another one right. Let me get some more money. I don't gamble on these things. Just for fun. Just for shits and giggles. I know some people like to watch the show. They actually bet on my breakdowns. Sorry if I fucking make you lose, but take the information and judge it how you want it. But I get a lot of predictions wrong. And I overthink these things. So maybe you can just, like I said, take this information and just rock with it your way. But I'm going with Umar to get this victory. Thank you for your time and support.